Hey everybody, Lisa here with Cake Marketing Mechanics, and we're going to piggyback a bit on the last Google Plus tutorial we did, and today we're going to talk about the basics of Google Plus. So hopefully you've gotten your Google Plus profile all set up, and you're ready to start connecting with and communicating with and sharing and the whole 9 yards. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. So basically, once you get to your Google Plus profile, it should look something like this, correct? Now, the first thing I want to show you is here's where you're going to see your notifications. Your notifications are when people connect with you, when people invite you to something, when people add you to their circles. Right now I've got no notifications, and so I have a grayed out 0 here. But when you have notifications, you'll have a little red box here with the number of notifications you have, and they would look something like this. So for instance, if someone connected with me, it would say here that these people connected with me, and then I would have the opportunity to follow them back. I have already done so with these people. Or for instance, I got invited to a Google Hangout, which is important because this is where you would be able to see all the details of that Hangout or any other event that you might get invited to. And I've already RSVP'd that I will be attending, so I could change my RSVP. I could add guests if I want. And the really cool thing about this is if you're using Google, then you have a Google Calendar and it will show up on your Google Calendar. Something else you want to look at here, and we'll get off of that. Something else you want to look at here is this is essentially your navigation panel right here. So let's just go through these very quickly. Your home panel is essentially, it's like your Facebook news feed. So this is where you would find all the posts of the people who are in your circles, all right here. Here's how you would, let's see, let's find something to share. Here's how you would share something. Let's find something we want to share. Well, we'll just share anything here. So here's a geek humor. So if you like this, you can +1 it. That's equivalent to liking something on Facebook. If you want to share it, you click this. You can post some little comment, and then you hit share, and mine defaults to public in your circles, but you can add whatever you want. If you click in here, it allows you to add whichever ones that you want to share it with, but I'm not going to share it. My profile, you know where that was, explore. This is kind of a generic place where you can search. You can see what all is trending on Google+. You can see your saved searches. You can see any communities that Google thinks might be interesting for you, or any games or anybody based on your usage of Google+ that Google thinks might be interesting to you. Photos, it's basically just a place for you to keep your photos. If you have instant uploads going from your phone to your Google+, this is where they're going to show up. Here are albums of pictures that I've put on Google+. Here's pictures from posts, pictures of me that I've been tagged in. Then there were the communities that we talked about. These are equivalent to groups, if you will, on Facebook or even LinkedIn. And these are interest groups. So you can either join groups and share information, or you can create a community of whatever you want. And it can be either public or private. Then there are events. You can kind of take a look at all the events you've been invited to or that you're attending right in this area here. And that way it's easier for you to kind of keep track of what's on your schedule without having to go look at every event. Then you have more. More allows you to look at your circles. You can see who's in your circles and which circles they're in. You can look at your events. We already talked about that. You can go and look at Google Local, which are places of restaurants, retail centers, actual storefronts that are near you who've created Google Places. This is something that you should definitely be looking at if you're a business. Then you have games, which this allows you to come in here and play games and do what you want. And then you have the Hangouts, which you can either start a Hangout here, and I recommend you read this, what is a Hangout, or you can join Hangouts that are already going to be happening or that are recorded and are live. Any of these are available for you to join. And then you've got your pages, which allow you to access any pages that you might be managing or that you've created for yourself. Let's go back home, and I want to show you a few other real quick things here before we jump off. Actually, let's go to me. So, if I want to share something, I can just test, and that's sharing. That's equivalent to sharing just an update. If I want to add a picture, I click this. I can add photos, I can create an album, I can add from my instant upload, or I can take a photo if you have you know, a camera built into your computer. Something else I can do is I can do video. All of that the same thing. I can upload a video, I can add a YouTube video, I can go from my instant upload, or I can record one. Another thing is you can create an event from here, and this kind of gives you all of the wizard of what you need to do. And then I would check out event options. Advanced allows you to do a few more things. You can do a Google Plus Hangout event. You can make an event and on air. You can show all the additional fields. I would recommend that you go in there and play around with that. Or, let's see, and then you can look at all your plus ones. Anything that I plus one will show here. So if I plus one something, then I wanted to share it again, I can just come right here and grab it. I wouldn't have to go look for it. If you want to add a link, you very simply copy and paste the link. So let's go look for, let's say, we'll just use YouTube for right now. And I want you to see that YouTube channel. So I copy and paste a link. It automatically creates a little preview, and then you can actually get rid of the link and say whatever you want to say about it. And then go ahead and share that. This will show up as a hyperlink, and they can go right to the link. So it's very, very, very user-friendly. That's kind of a quick and dirty about Google+. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to contact me at 813-361, or you can reach me at ldeمی@cakemm.com. Again, this is Lisa Demi with Cake Marketing Mechanics, and I hope to see you on Google soon. All right, take care.